As I said, today we have gathered for a different function, different occasion. We have been in the society, we are in the society, and we grow in the society itself. Though we are called that we are a social animal, we have to stress has to be given on social or society and not on the animal. The instincts of animal are always within us, no doubt. But from those instincts, how can we get detached and get attached to divinity? That is what this particular academy is giving us today. We are human beings. As I said, though we are many a times called as animals, we are human beings. And that human beings' existence is for certain purpose. The God has not given us opportunity to be on this earth just because He has got no work. It is with some purpose that we are on this earth, on this soil. We must try to understand why we are here. Why we are here. If we are able to answer that question, the answer is to be given to oneself, not to the public. Must be answered by myself only. Then we will understand the purpose of my living, of doing everything. Swami Vivekananda said, every person is a potential divine. He has divinity within his body, within his mind and heart. What we have to do is touch that divinity. In Sanskrit we called it sparsha. That sparsha of the divinity encourages us to do something for the society. We understand what is divine. We never try to become Satan. We always try to be a good person, good divinity and God. We try to be. And then we understand the purpose of our living, purpose of the very existence of living. Again Swami Vivekananda said, Manav Seva is Ishwar Seva, or Manav Seva is a Madhav Seva. Madhav is Vishwar. Nara Seva is a Ishwar Seva. So that is the purpose of our life. We are here not for self, we are for others. And where you are studying here, my dear students, my dear friends, you are here, I feel, while looking at the academy and all the personalities who are guiding you here, you are on the divine path. You are on the divine path. You know what is to be done. It is not just a management studies. It is not that you will be going through the textbooks. Not just. You have to, because that is the system of our examination. To get degree, you have to be learning the texts. Unfortunately, we are giving more important thrust on the texts instead of our actions, instead of our emotions and thinking. But you all are fortunate because you are being guided properly on this divine path. There are texts, but there is something else. Text will give you the letter, but you must always try to understand spirit behind those letters. What is that spirit? What are those emotions? What is the guidance? Letter anybody can understand. It is difficult to understand spirit behind those letters. And that is what exactly is being propagated here. Hunger-free hospitals, it is just not a letter here. It is not a piece of paper that is being drafted. All the management people, they must have said what is to be done, how it is to be done. Meticulous program has been charted. But that is not enough. Hunger-free hospitals is not a letter, it is the spirit which you have within yourself. We must honor that spirit, we must honor that spirit. It is the attachment towards our people, our fellow beings. They are there. Nobody should boast that we have done lot to this society. Nobody cannot. We are still lacking behind. But that doesn't stop us marching ahead. Let us go ahead. It is a fact we must understand that there are many anomalies within our society and to which we are not catering also. Hospitals is one such place where patients are there, relatives of patients are there. Nobody cares for this. But there are certain people who do such things. I remember one incident. That time I had just completed my college education. I'm coming from Goa. My father developed some abdominal problems which could not be cured in Goa. So one of the doctors suggested to go to Mumbai, and we went there to Mumbai in Dadar. In Dadar there is a place called Hindu Colony, and there was a doctor. He is still there, he is aged now. His name is Shri, Dr. Shri. Once upon a time he was considered to be the best person in the world for abdominal surgery. Those who are studying medicine and particularly aspects of abdominal surgery, they must have gone through one phrase. There is one special operation called as Dr. Srikande's operation. Nobody in the world could do that. I had opportunity to go this, which is such a high level person, known everywhere, and it was very difficult to get his appointment. But fortunately I got it, and my father was admitted in his private hospital. He did everything. He sent ambulance to the airport to carry my father. He was brought there, and immediately he was taken to the OT, operation theatre, and he saw what is to be done. He said he came out, and suddenly the power failure was there. This person, this great doctor, came out of OT and told me, you just don't worry, we have got alternate arrangements of power. You just don't worry. He was in OT and he was looking at my father's abdomen, but he remembered that his son is sitting outside. He should be given some solace. He should be given some, yes, don't worry, we are here. That is what society needs. That is where Dr. Srikhande is great. This is what I have seen, and that is the reason why when the patient's relatives are sitting outside, just praying for the patient to get relief as early as possible, without caring for their hunger, there is somebody else who is caring for their hunger, and that is you people. This is our social obligation. This is what we need today. I have seen one such attempt or such a experiment being done, but it is just restricted to one hospital. In Maharashtra, there is one hospital by name Dr. Hedgewar Hospital. In Maharashtra, the place is called Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar. That the hospital, the very same thing is being done in that only one hospital. The managers, other NGOs, they go there and care for the patient as well as for the relatives of the patient. They try to give all the necessary things without charging anything. But here in our state, this campaign is not restricted to particular one hospital. This good deed is necessarily spreading to all the hospitals in the state. Last 4 years this campaign has been started. This campaign needs the support of the public, of the people in the state. I don't say the support of the government, because not that government people they don't want to help, but government itself, the machinery has its limitations. They cannot go beyond certain things. But the people, the society knows no bound. They don't know boundaries. They can go to any extent and help. So this particular campaign, this particular concept has to be a concept of the society nowadays. How there can be a hospital and there is a patient in the hospital whose relatives are sitting outside praying for the patient, and they themselves remain hungry? No, henceforth that will not be in my state of Kerala. It is because the MAMS has done this, taken this campaign, and now that is what we are going to see, witness in coming years, coming few months and years, that there will not be any hospital left out. There will not be any patient's relative or patient himself hungry in the hospital. That has become a history. After few years we will say so. That is what we need today. And that is the part of our development. That all fellow beings are brought to such a level that they feel, yes, I am here and somebody else is carrying me. Maybe God's representatives. God never comes here and do something. He makes us as an instrument, as a tool to work for people. If He has chosen me for that, then I must be grateful to Him, to the God. He does this. So henceforth, there will not be anybody who is hungry, because God has chosen us to help all those people, and we are very much grateful to Him. That itself is a development of the society. That itself is something changing in our thoughts of our society. That is exactly what we need today. Society, I am a part and parcel of the society. I cannot remain aloof from the society, cannot remain aloof from the state, cannot remain aloof, separate from my country. All my countrymen, fellow beings, all fellow countrymen are my sisters and brothers. I have to work for them. This is the message that this particular function has given. I have not come here to give you message. I have come here to receive something for me. This is the message. If God has chosen you, then work for the society. That is His work. And that is the reason why we all are sitting here. This message has to be spread Our leaders and guides are sitting here. They will be helping us. Let us make this message, this campaign, a people's campaign. It will be a people's campaign, I am 100% sure, because thoughts are so sublime, so sacred, nobody can ditch this. We have to go ahead. That is the message which we are getting here. I wish you, all of you, a best of your service that to be given to the society and the management. Our guide and philosopher who has completed 80 years. 80 years, in fact, he has been guiding for last 52 years, he has been telling me. We require such guides, we require such leaders who remaining silent himself, doing everything that is needed to the society. In Sanskrit it is called, one who completes 80 years, we call Sahasra Chandra Darshana. When you complete 80 years, 1000 times full moon appears, that is Purnima. 1000 times, and he has been able to see those 1000 times full moon, Sahasra Chandra Darshana. I hope such a Chandra Darshan will still continue for many more years, so that he can guide us. I thank all the management and you people here for getting me here. You pulled me here just to speak something. I don't know whether I have conveyed my feelings to you or not, but certainly you have conveyed your feelings to me. That's all. Nanni.